Have you ever sat in silence and thought, why do I have to suffer like this? Why is my path filled with so much struggle when others seem to have it easier? Life can sometimes feel like a weight pressing against your chest. Broken dreams, disappointments, loneliness, failures, and deep down, a question lingers. Will this pain ever end? Let me tell you a story that might just carry the answer you've been searching for. Far away, in a quiet valley, there was a small tree. Once it was full of green leaves and sweet fruit. But over the years, the rains stopped coming. The ground cracked open. The tree became dry, brittle, and nearly lifeless. Every day, it looked up at the sky and whispered, God, why am I still standing here? What is the purpose of this emptiness? Birds no longer perched on its branches. Travelers walked past it without noticing. The tree felt invisible, forgotten, and broken. One evening, as the tree stood under a sky filled with fading light, a wandering wind brushed against its branches. The wind asked softly, "Little tree, why do you look so sad?" The tree sighed, "I am thirsty. I am weak. I am tired of waiting. Tell me, does heaven still remember me?" The wind paused, then replied, "I cannot answer your question, but I can carry your voice higher than you can reach. Shall I ask for you?" The tree whispered, "Yes, please. Ask God. When will my season of suffering end?" So the wind rose and traveled across mountains and seas until it reached the heavens. There, it found an angel and shared the tree's sorrow. "The little one is weary. Its roots are dry. When will its life become better?" The angel opened the book of destiny and said, "For that tree, many more years of drought are written." The wind shivered, "But it will not last that long. Is there nothing that can help it?" The angel smiled gently. "There is one secret. Tell the tree this. No matter how empty it feels, let it whisper every day, 'Thank you, God, for everything.' That is the test of its soul." The wind returned and carried the message to the tree. At first, the tree was confused. Thank you for what? For dry soil? For endless waiting? For pain? But deep inside, something stirred. The tree decided that even in its suffering, it would trust. And so, with every sunrise and every lonely night, it whispered, "Thank you, God, for everything." Days passed. Nothing changed at first. The ground was still cracked, the sky still empty, yet the tree continued, whispering its gratitude with each breath of wind. Then one morning, clouds began to gather. Rain fell for the first time in many years. The dry soil softened. Water reached the roots. New leaves began to grow, brighter and stronger than before. Birds returned, building nests in its branches. Travelers rested in its shade. The valley that was once barren slowly blossomed into life again. The wind, amazed, rushed back to the heavens. "Angel, the tree is alive again, but you said many years of drought were written." The angel closed the book and smiled. "Yes, but gratitude rewrites destiny." When the tree thanked God in the midst of emptiness, it passed the test. Its long years of pain were reduced to just a season. My friend, most of us live the opposite way. We wait for life to get better before we practice gratitude. We say, "I'll be thankful when I succeed, when I'm healed, when things finally go right." But that is not how transformation works. Gratitude is not the reward at the end of the journey. Gratitude is the strength that carries you through it. When life hurts, it is easy to complain, to drown in anger, to ask, "Why me?" But complaining makes your burden heavier. Gratitude makes it lighter. When you whisper, "Thank you, God, for everything," not only in joy, but in pain, in waiting, in heartbreak, you begin to shift. Your heart changes. Your energy changes. Your future changes. The truth is, gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about trusting that even in the brokenness, there is meaning, and that storms don't last forever. So today, make yourself one promise. No matter what I face, I will choose gratitude. Because sometimes, Just one shift in perspective can open the door to miracles. Remember, gratitude doesn't just change how you feel. Gratitude can change your life. Share this with someone who needs hope. And if you're ready to grow, heal, and rise, subscribe for more.